Hi. This is Delta. And we're back here. The usual hangout spot. Yeah, oh yeah, this is different. I made it a little bit darker wood. I think it looks nicer. Because you also have the doors like this, so that fits pretty well too. I also like how it fits with the oak logs. It's I had to get a bit used to it, but in general I like how it turned out. So yeah. Let's see what we'll do today. Oh yeah, I want to show you something. It's pretty funny. Oh yeah, it's a bit more chest, and that's for a good reason. Oh yeah, this is pretty normal, but look here. I have collected a couple of branches. Only a couple. I should put these there actually. It's better to have them all here. And yeah, you may ask, how did I get so many branches? And also here a stack of logs and another stack of logs, even the 2 stacks of logs and one. So I'll go show you what the reason for that is. It has to do something with something that's over there. It's a lot farther than it was previously. Let's see. Oh yeah, here it was. I still have to clean everything up, because it's pretty ugly right now, but it's it works, so it's good to get on the mountain. Yeah, okay. We should be here. I put a workbench there. Yeah, look at this. This used to be completely filled with trees, but I removed everything. It was one big deforestation thingy. And there are a lot of trees, so it was a bit of an effort, but now we have some nice space to actually go build a castle here. And I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not really sure how it will look, but I think I'll just start with a tower and then go from there. So I'm excited for that. This will be really nice. I also really like the terrain here in the background. It reminds me a lot of like Alpha Minecraft for some reason. You have like that video Notch's Temple. I think it reminds me of that a little bit. Like the big rocky wall you had in that video. It was like a I wanted to say maybe building a temple of Notch would be a really cool project, but I don't think I have the room for that here, and it's quite a big undertaking. So maybe I'll keep it in mind. But the terrain just reminds me of that. So yeah. And I'll keep this here, but I had all the leaves in here originally because my inventory was full, and yeah, I needed to store it. So now we go down again. I'm usually too lazy to go follow the whole path again, because down is way easier than up, so I just take a shortcut. Oh yeah, here. Oh, this is weird, like an overhang. Oh, this is really nice actually. It's like a cubby hole. Cool, I also put some torches here. This is nice. I can make something with this. Huh. I'll keep it in mind. Wait, That's the classical music that normally starts playing in caves only. But it also starts here. Let's see for a second. Yeah, okay. So it isn't height based like I originally thought. It's probably biome based. So it checks what biome you are in, and then based on that it plays the music. Because this is normally cave music. It's pretty weird cave music, but I only hear it in I only hear it in caves normally. So interesting. I thought it was a creeper for a second, but they don't exist in this game, so that doesn't make sense. My screen is blurry, so sometimes you see weird things. It reminds me of I have when I go like back from when I've had like a party or something. I take the bike back home. It's like completely dark outside at 3 in the night or something, and you're a little bit tired and everything. So I usually, well, not usually, but often it's like if there's like a branch or something, or I see something. If you're like on a, ooh, I like how it looks. Reminds me of like an ant. I don't know. It reminds me of like ants for some reason. The way it climbs up. But anyway, yeah, you have like only the bicycle light to see what's in front of you. So sometimes it kind of looks like there are people for a second, and it looks like there are people in really weird poses, and it kind of scares me. And then I come closer, and it's like a random pole or something, or just some object. But for a second, because you're a little bit on edge, you think they are people for a second. Pretty interesting. Oh yeah, that's also interesting. Wait, I completely forgot to show you. Hold on, I can quickly show you now. Yeah, it's interesting that the light that you don't see the light over a distance. It would be really nice to have that, but it might be tough or impossible to achieve that. But it would be really nice for like landmarks and things. But yeah, it works for now. But I can show you this. It's new features already. It just keeps on going. Look at this. Oh, grass blocks. Finally, you have a way to get them. Well, not really finally. I haven't even been playing too long, but I talked about it like 2 videos ago of that. Wait, actually, previous video I talked about that you couldn't get grass blocks, and now you can. So life's good. It's great. So I've also been patching up paths and things. It's really nice. I also really like the way it's done with a crafting recipe. It's not what I usually think of when you think of getting grass blocks. I thought like you could right click on it, but with the grass seeds. So I tried it out originally, and I was like, huh? Why was grass seeds added but not a way to make grass blocks? But apparently I completely missed the crafting recipe, so that's good. It's nice to have that. Have I actually been up here already? I don't know. Oh yeah, here you can actually get moss. I have to collect some of that at some point. Wait, it's actually not moss. I thought it was the other way around. Like, it was cobblestone with this on it, but it's actually grass with pebbles on it. Huh. Because you also have moss. So that confused me for a second. Okay, this is also pebbles. Still looking for moss. I've only found a couple places with moss. It's a pretty rare thing, I think. Or maybe I just haven't found the right biomes yet. Oh yeah, also a nice thing. Wait. I'll also show you that. Look at this. You can now actually use your cursor between chiseled blocks. That's a really nice feature. I think I've needed that a bit already. So it's really nice that that's merged as well. It's just very nice little things. For some reason, I'm feeling like I'm still keeping my voice down during recording. I don't know what it is. So it's like I sometimes feel like I talk way too loud, but it's when I listen it back, it's actually really quiet. It's a pretty interesting thing. I have like, it's like physically hard for me to speak loudly. But it's not really, I mean, I can like yell at things, but it's like when I'm talking, it's like I hold myself back a lot. It's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like an expression thing, I think. I don't really know. But I've ran into that as well. I had like acting, it was like acting courses and things. And there it was also an exercise to like get really angry, like pretend you were really angry. And it was like physically hard for me to do that. Like it was not really possible to get my voice that loud. So I don't know what it is. Like some people can do that pretty easily, but for me it's pretty tough. I don't know. I feel like I can go a lot louder, but that I'm just holding myself back. Like I think I can be a lot louder and more expressive, but it's not really. Yeah, I like default to a pretty calm way of speaking, but I feel like I don't really have to. So I think that's also really nice about recording. You kind of get to discover your own voice a little bit more, because yeah, if you edit it, you get to listen to it over and over again, and like you hear the way you kind of hear more how other people would hear you, kind of. That's also a thing. I like often think people don't really get what I'm saying, but then when I listen it back, it's pretty coherent. But when in the moment, it feels like I'm rambling. So I like overcorrect and like try to over explain, but then it was already understandable the first time, so it wasn't really needed. But yeah, just to be sure. Oh, okay. Don't die. Oh my god, this is pretty hard. I don't know why I don't just break a block, but I have to do it this way. Because it's possible. Okay. Yeah, I think we're already there. That's nice. Oh, never mind. We'll just follow this. But now we can see what's behind there. It's like a nice forest. Ooh, lilies. I needed them. That's good. How are they called? Yeah, okay, they're lilies. Good. Also take some of these. Okay, so here you can find lilies. That's good to know. I really, they're really nice to build with, but you don't see them in the biomes I'm in. And take these as well. I guess these are nice for houseplants. Yeah, that works. What's this block actually? I'm not sure if I have seen it yet. Oh, permafrost. Wait, can you do something with it? Oh, what? Okay. That's really cool. They're pretty... Oh, that's a big drop. But these are like... Yeah, that's an interesting texture. It reminds you of skills, kind of. It's really interesting. Oh, leaf piles. Whoa, okay. You can go down here. I don't know why, but for some reason, it keeps going out of full screen for some reason. I said full for some reason twice there. But who cares? It's already been like a month before I was here originally. Before I went that way to my home now. Yeah, it was actually like exactly a month almost. And I think it's a really nice start. I'm taking so much of these. But yeah, recently I feel like I've been like it's also possible for me to get into a game too much and like everything around it. Also the whole development thing of it, like I said it in the first video already, this game is kind of like an obsession. And I can get whoa. That's not what I expected here. Oh. And it's also a snail over there. Aren't these like super rare? Huh. I didn't actually... I've seen some pictures of them, but I had no idea they were actually in the game already. But also, check out that there. That's cool. That was pretty unexpected. Just a traffic sign. So last video was a meteorite, and now also this. I'm just bumping into rare stuff everywhere, I think. Or maybe I just have a very lucky spawn or something. Oh, wait, is he having the mountain? Or does it look like that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, look at him. Cutie. Yeah. He's a little bit submerged. Like it was like caught in a slide. How do you say that thing? Like when the snow all goes down, it was like caught in that avalanche. That's it. Okay, caught in avalanche. The traffic sign is so weird. I mean, it's just yeah, it's so out of place. It's still very cool though. I wonder if we'll see even more traffic signs. Maybe. Maybe this was also a case of it being added later than when I started it, like with the meteorite. In the comments I read from one of you that this game apparently only spawns in new structures if the player hasn't broken or like interacted with the chunk in any way. And that's really, really smart in my opinion. Is that something? Now I'm seeing stuff everywhere. Wait. This is a pretty big biome actually. I guess we can go there. So yeah, that's really smart. So you can actually, when updates happen and you have interesting structures and things, I mean biomes stay the same, but new structures can just pop out of nowhere suddenly. So that's really nice. It's a serious parkour here. Is this it looked like a half block for a second. Ooh, is that a swamp? I haven't seen those yet. That's cool. And you have like this over here. I can't really see what it is yet. Oh, okay. I try not to die here because I have to teleport myself back to base. I can't really come back to here. What are these flowers? Wait. Oh, it's my lucky day. This is exactly the biome I was talking about previous video, the bluebells biome. Oh boy. I'm taking all these. I'm really getting lucky the last week, I guess, or this video. Like, you have the grass blocks, and then you have the rare structure, and then you also have this. So many purple flowers. I guess I'll break them in patches like this. So it looks a bit more natural. I mean, I'm already desecrating the area completely, but so I guess I'll just do some damage reduction. It's very nice music. It's the same music I heard earlier in the birch forest. Oh, my screen looks so weird. I have a very low bit rate, and I think all this texture here is taking up the bit rate, so it's like completely blocky on my screen. And not blocky in the normal sense. I mean, it is a block game, but like pixelated. And this is a whole patch of them. But still, the purple ones are a bit more rarer than the blue ones. Yeah. I guess for now this is fine. I have. It looks pretty unnatural. Well, I can take some of these ones still, and then it's good for now. I can always come back later if I need more. I know where it is now. I mean, past the traffic light. I wonder if the traffic lights also have different varieties for like orange and red as well. I'm not really sure. It would be cool if they had like. Yeah, but then only one of them on, because if you have multiple on, that would be weird. So it's probably a choice between one of the three. It's a really big biome, actually. It's taking pretty long to get through here. Oh yeah, I think something else starts here. Yeah. Okay, this is actually behind the. Wait. No, I'm confused. This is not the same mountain as at my base. It's a bit different, but it looks pretty similar. This is also cool. You have a random clay patch in the ground. Yeah, sometimes you just find these random logs here. Like, they're spread everywhere. Pretty cool. It's like a tree was chopped off. Is this normal grass? Oh. It's different grass. So are these blocks also different? They actually are. You have like wet grass. That's cool. This is also interesting. A root spawned here, but without any tree attached to it. It's also interesting. And this one has really long roots. It's like it goes all the way in the ground here and then it pops back up here. But yeah, I was talking about something earlier. Like, yeah, I'm pretty intensely into this game, so yeah, I sometimes get so intensely into stuff that I completely start to forget about other stuff in my life. And it's pretty annoying because I don't really notice while it's happening. It's like I get super into something and just completely forget everything else. And that can last for like a couple months. But I've had it happen multiple times before when I had big, like, really, really projects I really enjoyed a lot. And then usually at some point I catch myself in tracks like, wait a minute, this is getting pretty bad, and like I don't clean up stuff anymore, things like that. I just completely forget it. But I also don't really realize it. So then I just I take a little while, like a couple days, to get all my stuff in order again. And it's like, for some reason, then when I start seeing it, I do have to, I do actually. I mean, I can do it perfectly fine. I just completely don't realize that it's happening. And then I just fix everything, and then for a little while, I like a couple of weeks, I go fix everything again. But then I'm basically done with all my tasks and stuff I have to do, and I have a little bit of a quieter period. And then I just slip straight back into completely forgetting all my habits and things I set up, and like my systems and things, like for managing tasks and stuff like that. I make whole systems for them, but then when it dries up, I completely forget it again. And it's not too bad. It's like a pretty minor annoyance, but still, I'm looking for something that to like fix it a bit more permanently. And today I also caught myself in the tracks in the same way. So I've been thinking of a way to do it better. The thing I had, like, I've been pretty into stuff like that, like task management and things like that. Mostly because I'm a pretty chaotic mess, and as you can hear, I just forget the stuff. So I need to have something to keep things from going off the rails. And yeah, I know that the big reason I completely lose interest is because it either takes too much energy or it doesn't give enough value. And when you don't have too much stuff to do, I mean, it doesn't really make much sense to look at a calendar every day, or like your tasks every day, to review them if there's nothing on it. And like after a couple of days, I get pretty bored from that, and I just stop doing that. And when the real stuff comes back, I also don't do it again, because I'm like, I completely forget it exists, basically. So I try to keep account of that with my previous system. I used to have a really complex thing, but I dropped that. I simplified it a lot, basically to account for that laziness. It's like laziness design proof built in, I guess. At least I tried that. But it's still it was like the simplest thing possible. It's basically just a task list, and I can just put small tasks in them. All I need to make sure of is that the future me reading it can actually understand what should happen, and like a deadline and things like that. I can just put it in really easily. It's really not too complex. But my problem was, I have a backlog in there and an active list and list. And so I had a weekly moment. I would review that backlog and update my active tasks and like make it all up to date again. But it was the same thing. Like when all the tasks dried up, I just completely stopped doing that. So what I came up with today was just completely getting rid of that review step altogether. Because that's where the problem is. When it dries up, the review also dries up, and then you lose it. So I need to completely get rid of any curated list basically. And I thought, why not just do everything with reminders? What if I make a rule for myself that every time I add a task, I should also add a reminder for it at a later date for when it should actually be attended to, or tended to, however you want to call it. So I think it's pretty interesting because then you don't have to curate anything. You just know, okay, I have to do this at some point, and I have to do it then. So I make sure I get an alarm then for it. And then another rule to make it airtight, because you can otherwise just... I mean, what if you don't want to do it at that moment? That's something to take into account. So I have another rule that I can only not do tasks in a certain moment if I schedule it to another date for when I should look at it again. So no matter what you do, even if you don't do it at that moment, for whatever reason, you always have a later moment where it pops back up again. And I think it's really nice because you don't have to review anything. It's super easy to add tasks, and you have a trust that when the time comes, you know what you have to do. And then also you also don't really need like big schedules or something, like this is a time to go work on my task, because that also has the same problem. If you have like a morning block of time where you work through those tasks, what do you do with the morning block when the tasks run out? It's the same thing, and then you drop everything. I have to get on this mountain. So yeah, just you can completely get rid of it by just doing it that way. And like the nice thing about it is that if you don't have any like time blocks for anything, so it's basically whenever you don't have tasks at a certain moment is basically free time. Because yeah, if you don't have tasks, you have free time. It's simple as that. So I think it's pretty elegant, but it's all just an idea. I have to actually test out how well it works in practice. But I think it might have some merit, because if you think about it, it's also similar to how attention normally works. And attention is a pretty fake idea. So I mean, like, if there's something you urgently need to do, usually it's not like you always you review weekly what needs to be done or something in your mind, but it's more like you get reminded of it in some way. It's like you wake up and you're like, oh, I have to do this. And I guess what I did was make that more in a more external way. It's basically the same thing. It like stuff just pops up at some point. It's pretty similar to how your mind also does it. So it might actually be it might actually work. I don't know. I guess we'll see what weird edge cases and stuff we'll find out. But yeah, I like that. It's pretty fun to design those types of systems, because you have to take into account a lot of things. Like, you might have the energy now to think like, oh, I should do that then, but you don't know in what state your future self will be. I mean, it could be that you're like exhausted when you were supposed to do the task. So you have to take that into account. And for me, I got like, I guess like you could call it like a design philosophy principle thingy. Like something you can follow is always treat your future self as worse off than you currently are. I think that's a nice thing to keep in mind, because That means that if you have energy now to like make tasks a little more clear, a little better defined, or like do preparatory work, you should do that, because you don't know, maybe later you don't have the energy for that. So then it's really nice if you've already done the work. So I think that's a really nice thing. And also at the same time, if it does turn out that you do have more energy than you expected, maybe more energy than now, that's only a bonus, because all the preparatory work that you already did is just an extra. So yeah, you only really get benefit from that way of thinking. So that's also something really nice. I also use that for my previous system, that approach. That's where the whole make tasks very clear idea comes from. It's so because your future self might be dumber than you are now. Always assume that your future self will be very dumb, very clumsy, doesn't have any knowledge you currently have. So it's pretty nice. Stuff like that. And also for a calendar, I just use a simple calendar, and you can do the same thing with it. It's like you don't have to review anything, only when you're like planning stuff. But you can just add reminders for everything. Same rule, just anytime you add something to a calendar, it should have a reminder, period. And that also has you covered. And when you want to get rid of tasks, when they pop up, you can. I mean, usually when you defer, you should defer them. But when a task keeps on popping up repeatedly over and over, you can think to yourself, wait, maybe I should actually remove it. It kind of forces you to consider your tasks more. And in a backlog, they can just stay for endlessly. I've had tasks stay for like 2 years in there because I never had to actually do it because it was a bad task. And with this system, you can these show themselves over time, because you just see them over and over again popping up, and you have to reschedule them over and over. So it kind of forces you to also, instead of what you should do, it also lets you consider about when you should actually do it. Ooh, I'm almost dead. I'm not sure if this is the most exciting topic, like task management, but it's mostly very interesting for me because it's very helpful. I'm way too clumsy. Some people, it always amazes me. Some people can just they don't need anything to like know what to do and when. They can like keep appointments in their head completely, and it's like, how? I could never. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, if you're more clumsy, you have to lean on technology and systems more. Technology. What would we? Oh, okay. What would we do without it? How else would clumsy people like me survive? Where am I actually? I don't really have an idea where we are. Well, there's the volcano. There's the desert. So I guess we should go there. I might have climbed a completely wrong mountain. I think we should go there. So let's do that. Oh. Or I could just... Oh, okay. I just wanted to say I could just die and teleport myself there. And then my screen froze and I actually died. So, okay. I guess it's decided for me already. Oh, wait, that's not... that's not a time. Okay. There we go. It's a little bit of cheating, but it doesn't matter. I mean, when I die, I have to get back somehow. So yeah. But we got all these flowers here, so that's good. I promise when we have like proper beds and things, I won't teleport anymore, because then it would be cheating. But for now, I have to get back somehow. And I mean, you also don't lose your stuff, so yeah. I think this will be our video for today. I hope you enjoyed the Ramble Fest. Going into mountains, having random luck all the time. Like having luck 3 times, that's really, really good. I guess this game favors me. That's good. So, but maybe next episode will be very unlucky. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know how you would be really unlucky in this game. Like, oh no, I'm not finding what I was looking for. Maybe the wool stream actually. Maybe like I guess the wool stream will not find any wool biome, or will we? I don't know. So yeah, see you in the next one. Have a great day, or had a great day. I hope you had a great day. So, bye bye. Bye 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 bye.